Welcome to Carbon to Diamonds, the personal finance podcast where we believe that financial pressure, when handled right, can transform you into something truly extraordinary. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm George, and today we have an episode that I think is going to hit really close to home for a lot of our listeners.
We're talking about the shrinking middle class. It's a real trend, it's accelerating, and if you're in the middle right now, you can feel it. Rising costs, stagnant wages, that nagging sense that no matter how hard you work, you just can't get ahead.
So today we're breaking down what's actually driving this, what it means for everyday people, and the big one, what you can do about it. Let's get into it. All right, so let's start with the why. Why is the middle class shrinking? Because I think people feel it in their gut, but they're not always sure what's causing it.
Yeah, there are a few key forces at play. The first is the wage versus cost gap. Wages for middle-income earners have grown slowly, but the cost of housing, healthcare, education, and childcare has skyrocketed. The math of middle-class life is just getting harder to make work.
Right, and technology and automation are reshaping entire industries. Jobs that used to be rock-solid middle class, manufacturing, admin roles, accounting and legal work, are either disappearing or being restructured to pay less with fewer benefits.
Right, and wealth is increasingly concentrating at the top. Stocks, real estate, business equity, these have appreciated enormously, but you only benefit if you already own them. Living paycheck to paycheck, you're largely locked out of that game.
Locked out, exactly. So what does this actually look and feel like for someone sitting in the middle right now?
It feels like a treadmill. You get a raise, your rent goes up. You pay off one debt, another pops up. Not poor enough for assistance, but not wealthy enough to feel secure. Technically fine on paper, but you never feel fine.
The classic squeezed middle. And one of the sneakiest traps is lifestyle inflation. Your income nudges up and spending nudges up too. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, more meals out. Suddenly you need every dollar just to maintain the life you've built.
Totally. Okay, so let's get to the part I really want people to hear, the actionable stuff, because I don't want anyone walking away from this episode feeling hopeless. This is fixable. So where do we start?
We start with a mindset shift. Stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like an investor. A consumer asks, what can I buy with this money? An investor asks, how can this money make more money? That single reframe changes everything.
It really is. Once you see yourself as an investor, you start asking different questions about every financial decision. And from there, the next step is building assets, things that generate income even when you're not working.
And we're not talking about anything exotic here. Index funds, a rental property, a small side business, even a digital product. The point is, get your money working for you, not flying out the door on things that don't grow in value.
Right. People underestimate how small the starting point can be. Even $100 a month into a low-cost index fund gets you in the game. Compound interest over decades is one of the most powerful forces in personal finance, but it demands that you start.
Absolutely. And alongside that, add income diversification. Depending on a single paycheck is a real vulnerability. Whether it's freelancing, a skill-based service, or passive income, multiple streams give you a resilience that one salary simply can't.
Multiple income streams, yes. And it doesn't have to take over your life. Even a couple $100 extra a month consistently invested genuinely changes your trajectory over a decade.
And here's one that's massively underrated: investing in your own skills. Keep learning, stay relevant, maybe pivot toward higher demand industries. That's how you protect and grow your earning power. Those who navigate disruption best are the ones who keep adapting.
Keep adapting. Treat your own development like an investment portfolio. Diversify it, keep adding to it, don't let it stagnate.
And one more thing worth naming. Many of us grew up believing the middle class is the safe zone. Steady job, a pension, that's the goal. But the data tells us something different. The middle is actually one of the most precarious places to be right now.
That's an important truth. The old model, steady job, defined pension, is largely gone. Real stability now comes from financial independence, owning assets, keeping debt low, and having multiple income sources. That's the new safety net.
And to be clear, this is not about getting rich overnight. This is a long-term intentional shift in how you use your money, time, and energy.
Small, consistent, smart decisions over years. That's how you escape the squeeze.
And the fact that you're here, listening, means you're already doing something powerful. You're educating yourself, asking the right questions. That's where every transformation begins. All right, that's a wrap on today's episode. Thank you for being here. It genuinely means the world. If today's conversation hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it.
Drop us a review, follow the show, and keep engaging, because this community is the whole point. We're all on this journey together.
And remember, this is Carbon to Diamonds. You are the carbon. Life is the pressure. Your job is to channel it wisely, stay the course, and let it shape you into something brilliant and unbreakable.
So keep making the smart moves, keep building, and we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep turning that carbon into diamonds.